Welcome back to another episode of Shipwrecked. I got the 72 in here. It is now mine. I am the owner of a Plymouth. The world is ending. What we're going to do is we're going to put her up in the air. She's very, very crusty underneath. And we're going to see if this thing is even worth trying to get back on the road. I really need a winter beater. I do think it'll run. I did a little bit more to the engine. It turns over. I pulled plugs. You know, I'm getting into it. But before I spend any money on tune-up stuff, I got to see if this rusty turd is going to break in half. So let's get right into it and put this thing in the air. One of the things I did do, got the door to work. Just the handle, it looked like the button had gotten pushed too far and popped the linkage apart. Took the handle off, put it back the right way, tightened it up. It's opening and shutting good now. Got the subframe does have some weak spots in it, but let's go up and see what happens. I didn't hear a single crunch. I heard that it's got a bad leaf spring. It's got a bad leaf spring. It's on this side. It's probably the most noise that we heard. Gotta get that taken care of. Looks like it actually hooked back in though, so that's good. Got an 8 1/4 spray foam in the ends of the rockers. It's not a great car by any means, but I think it's going up in the air, which means it's solid enough. At this point, I believe not gonna go till it bumps and makes a whole mess. Rocks around a whole lot. Nice little hole in the rocker here. Mint. Oh yeah, we got the spray foam back here at the end of the rocker there. That's actually all metal and it starts to deteriorate to a big dent and rust back here. That's ugly. It's gonna rip apart one day. I don't know how much longer that side's got. Side's doing the same, not as bad. Undercoat on these rear rails. Oof. They're thin. Boy, are they thin. But overall, I mean, this is bad. I think this is a few bumps away from ripping apart. Yeah, that's not even really doing anything there, is it? Yikes. This is still... Oh, this folds over into that. That'll probably hold up for a while. The exhaust on here looks like brand new. Probably gonna have a hole up by that hanger. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I'm honestly surprised. Had a hole. How are these floors? The stub doesn't look as bad as I thought. The driver's side is way rough. Yikes. Got a hole in the floor here. This would be like behind the driver's seat. Yeah, all that. The corner of the driver's floor is gone. The inside's okay. Passenger floorboard starting to go right here. This trans looks like it was freshly rebuilt not too long ago. That's a good sign. I'm confident, honestly. It's kind of strange to think this car is basically... Most people would part it. And honestly, one day it probably would get parted. I got to throw a leaf spring on this side and get it running and stopping. I don't know how much is in the tank. Sounds empty. That could be good too. Well, it survived this test. Honestly, I didn't think I'd be able to put it on the lift. I was a little concerned. But it's up here. Nothing's falling apart. Think I got a winter beater here. Now that I know I can put the car on the lift, that's good. Another thing that's been really annoying about this car is it's got the hood release cable and it's been busted. So, as you can see right over my shoulder here, I've got two different hood supports. I was sick of, I had this all tucked out here and it's getting frayed, so, one of these times I'm not going to be able to get in. And I figured I'd go look at the hood latches I have from the cars I've parted. This one, I haven't parted very many Plymouths. I'm just going to throw that out there. But I found this one, and it looked very similar, and I mean, side by side, these are like the same, but this one's got a cable and this one's got a little lever here. So I'm going to swap that on there and see if I can't get this to work right. Also, I'm missing the spring, so like the hood wouldn't push itself up. Another thing I did, I've been putting PB Blaster on for the past few days, and I just used some of this. This is some really good stuff. Croyle. A friend of mine, Marty, down in Kentucky, showed me this stuff. So yeah, this is a nasty looking rusty perch, right? Sprayed them bolts out, and yep, I started getting them loose, so I'm gonna be able to change the spring. I do have another used leaf spring over there, so I'll get that swapped on there, and hopefully I can make this thing a driver.